Hello everyone, Mark here, Mark's Max Muscle. This is your winning video for this week's You Pick Tuesday lineup. What a good one, what a good one, and what a fitting comparison. Phil Heath 2008 and Derek Lunsford 2022. Now why is this so fitting? Oh, by the way, hit thumbs up on this video, please, please. Get it up to 500 likes. I will do all of the other requests. A lot of good ones there. Kai Green, Kevin Lavroni, Steve Reeves. How many times have we seen that one? I got all these from Instagram requests that have been mounting up. But either which way, I'm doing you guys a solid. This is fitting because these are both debuts. I just did a video on Olympia champions and their debuts, who had the best debut. I got a couple people requesting this one. Derek, this is not his debut. He was 212, and he was not the Olympia champion. He was, but it was 212, and if you count that, then it wasn't his debut. So either which way, guys, if he does become Olympia champion, I guess you could toss that Derek Lunsford in the mix here, but you can't write history before it's written. Derek, he is as wide as a barn door. I noticed that in the comparisons with all the other bodybuilders, open class competitors, how wide this guy is. He's huge. He's huge. The wheels are not as big as Phil's, structurally speaking, or muscles, calves included. It's a different build though, his wheels are much longer, larger, so I'm not going to ding Derek Lunsford on lack of leg size at all. Look at his midsection. Look at Phil Heath's midsection. Obviously a much wider clavicle here for Derek, and Phil's a much taller guy. He was known for a narrow clavicle. Muscle bellies, separation of the arms. Personally, guys, hey, I don't care how wide Derek is. Phil's good. Look at the front lat spread. Look at this. Look at this. This is one of those situations where structure is not everything. Obviously, Derek, if he had that detail, he would be winning hands down. He's like a Maltese eagle. Or a bald eagle. Anyway. Phil, look at the separation in those abs. I mean, the chest. Each. I think he's honestly running roughshod on Derek, but Derek is proving, turn to the side, Derek is proving that he is one swollen son of a gun. And in today's lineups, Marge Simpson. No, Marge isn't up there, although she did do some bodybuilding. In today's lineup, I would call Derek Lunsford very conditioned, but put him against this. I mean, come on, it's another level in Phil Heath. Put him up against his condition, and it looks cartoonish, Phil Heath. I like the bow, the 70s bow chest. Derek Lunsford, here's the side tricep. And when you look at the chest here, I mean, Phil Heath is winning the side chest pose here, and he's winning the side tricep as well. This is one of the all-time greatest side tricep shots. He has the thickness, he has the muscle where he needs it, and his midsection is more than in check. Phil Heath back in 08. Who had the better debut, guys? Who had the better debut? The back development will tell a tale. Which one will win and which one will... which one will lose and which one will prevail? Accident. Yeah, the Derek. Look at that. Not as thick, not as three-dimensional. We're working with pictures, but we can still see some thickness in the lower lat that Derek does not have, and some striations in the Christmas trees, PRAPAAAAs. And I do say so, if I do say so myself, Phil looks slightly drier in the glutes. Well, in the hamstrings. Hooah! Transitioning. Doesn't count, but food for thought anyway. Phil definitely winning there.
Here's the rear lat spread. I can also do Homer Simpson. Yeah, I give it to Derek Lunsford. He's been eating more donuts.
Actually, he probably hasn't. He is very conditioned. Put him up against one, the more conditioned bodybuilders of all time. And he stands toe to toe. He holds his own, does Derek. Phil might be slightly drier. But in this situation, Derek's back. Derek's back's better than Phil's. Phil's rear lat spread, it was one of those shots where he did need to improve it. I think he's focused more on the traps than the actual width of them. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Who do you think's winning the rear lat spread? Not gonna be scared to say. I think Derek is. Condition still probably goes to Phil. Here is the abs and thigh, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is a good shot for Phil. This is a surprisingly good shot for Phil. Looks like Frank Zane, for goodness sakes. And Derek, he's leaning forward. He's bending at the knees. Made him a little bit shorter. Made him quite a bit shorter than Phil, a lot of these shots. But he's so gosh darn wide. He is very wide. He is a couple of inches shorter, no doubt, guys. No doubt. Here's the most muscular. And this one, I think, reigns true for all of the shots as well. Phil, he's more narrow at the clavicle. But ultimately, he is much more muscular. He has much more pronunciation of those muscles, abs included. Look at the size of those arms on Philip. Philip, the Doctor, PhD, Phil Heath domination. Booyah! And he gets it in the crab position as well. Look at those arms, huh? Never mind about strided glutes. I mean, who cares? But even if you did care about strided glutes, Phil Heath winning on that aspect as well. Yeah, that's it, guys. Phil had a better debut, so even if Derek Lunsford does win the Olympia Championship, I would wager to say Phil Heath, out of all the Olympia champions, had the best debut. And I'm not talking most successful debut. We don't need to reiterate, that's Larry Scott, the only man ever to win. But Phil placed third. A couple of guys placed first on their debut that never did win the title. Little history, I don't want to call it lesson. You guys don't need lessons. But, yeah, Flex Wheeler, Kevin Levrone. Both of those guys, you want to see Kevin Levrone versus Kai Green? Hit thumbs up on the video. And, of course, guys, have a fantastic day.